from the chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, who's been a champion on this issue, just recently introduced legislation with Senator Warren, and we're grateful to have her as part of this coalition. Chair Jayapal.
Thank you so much, Representative Neguse, for your amazing leadership. And Senator Merkley, you've been on it. You know, we always say progressives, just being a progressive means you're the first to the best and most just idea, and then everyone else catches up. So you're the epitome of that. And to all of our colleagues across the Democratic caucus, this is not hard. This is actually not hard. This is about who we stand for. This is about making sure that when we take any action, whether it's looking at legislation, whether it's approving budgets, whatever it is, whether it's when we're listening to witnesses, whether we are thinking about padding our pockets or if we're thinking about representing the public interest. And there is a deficit of trust in the American people for good reason, with the corporations and the wealthiest having so much influence over our political process. This is one more element of how people look at whether or not we're actually standing up for them, whether or not we're making sure that everyone has opportunity across this country. And so what we have done at the Progressive Caucus is we took all of the bills, we mapped them out on a chart, we submitted it for the committee today with our recommendations, sort of picking from all the bills. Every single bill has excellent components to it. And so what we have tried to do is say, how do we craft the best bill? I learned more about blind trust than I ever thought I would want to know, because I really didn't know much about how they worked and what the challenges were. I learned more about diversified investments than I ever really wanted to know. Don't forget that a very small percentage of the American people actually own stocks. This is a privilege of the wealthiest to even own stock. And so when we are thinking about this, let's be clear that there is something very wrong when people who do own stock look at the trades of members of Congress in order to determine whether or not they should buy a stock. There is a direct correlation. So we are now in the position where we have an opportunity to really show the American people that we are standing up for them and that there is no other interest, personal interest, that gets in the way when we make these critical decisions that last and have impact across the country, sometimes across the world, other than the interests of the American people. So I'm so grateful to the vast variety of colleagues that have worked on this issue and put forward such great proposals. I have a proposal that is bipartisan, bicameral, with Senator Warren, Senator Daines, and Matt Rosendale here in the House. And we are just excited to get the best ideas put together and pass a bill that really protects the public trust. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chair Jayapal. Two final speakers, and then we'll open up for questions.